Hello everybody, it is Stephanie. I'm going to show you another video. Um, and this time I'm hungry. So what I'm going to do actually is use my Ninja possible cooker for this. And I guess I'll use the bake function. Because what I'm going to do is just get some of these frozen meatballs. I'm going to get them warmed up, and then I'm going to make some spaghetti with it, and then hopefully I'll be able to eat soon. So that's what I'm up to, and I'm going to show you everything, okay? All right, guys, you see my Ninja pot, and it seems that I did use some of these before because it's open. I don't remember. I may have put them in the crock pot at that time, but I'm gonna try them again because I have them and I got them out the freezer, and I am definitely going to just give them another whirl here. So they're small. Okay, they're small. Look, you see how small they are? So let me just put some in here. Okay, I will get you closer because I want you to see. So hold a second. Okay, guys, here's another chance for me to use the oven function of this and see if it cooks before it burns. So it says on the bag to heat the oven to 375, arrange frozen meatballs in a single row on a baking sheet, and heat for 20 minutes or until thoroughly warm. So I guess I could do it that way and just leave it that way. But I'm going to put sauce on it and let everything get warm. And because I am hungry, so what I'm going to do is, actually I like a lot of sauce. So I'm going to put some Prego on here. Just put that Prego right down up on here. And I like this one because I like garlic, and this is the roasted herb and garlic one. And I also like this brand. And I do usually find this in Walmart. And at one point it was way up high, now it's way down low. So you gotta look for it, but it's there. And it's a decent price. And in New York, if it wasn't at Walmart, it was expensive. It was like $7 or something. It was a really expensive amount. So I was like, nah. So out here, that's why I buy this at Walmart. But I do like this, and also it's roasted garlic. So hold on, I'm gonna show you the front of the of this cooker. Okay, guys, I'm having an idea as I'm talking to you. First of all, what I'm going to do is add some water to this. And my idea is either I was going to use my little microwave cooker thing to make my spaghetti, or after this warms up a little bit, I may just add the spaghetti to this pot and a little bit more water and let it cook. But I think that's where I'm going with this. So, all right, we're going to turn it on. I will make up my mind as I'm going on. So we don't want it on slow cook. You could. It says you can steam it. I wonder what steam is going to be about. Let me see. It says the steamer. Place them in the steamer, double boil and steam until thoroughly warm. We could steam it, or we could bake it. The baking is always an issue. Listen to me as I'm deciding how to do this. We could steam it. All right, I'm going to go to the bake function. It said 375. Well, I'm going to leave it on 3. Let's see. How can we do this? 3, you guys can see what I'm doing here. That's 400 or 350. This is crazy. Okay, no, that's crazy. Okay, bake. See, I get 350 or 375. 350. I'm going to put it on 350 right now. But I don't like that. I'm going to press start. I'll put the top on. I'm gonna press start and see if I can actually change this temperature. Well, look, start for 15 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can change the time. I can change the time. I'm gonna do 20 minutes. Oops, I'm gonna do 20 minutes. Come on. And I'm gonna see if I can change the temperature up a little. Can't. Stick it into 350 or 400. That's really crazy. Hold on, let me try again. Nope. I'm unable to change the temperature from 350 to 400. So I'm leaving it on 350 because I know how this thing bakes, and it bakes too high. So that's really not cool to me. It's not cool to me, but you know, maybe someone else knows something I don't know. But I need it on 375, not 350 or 400. So let's see. Anyway, I'll leave it at the 350 and let it go for like 20 minutes. And then I will see if I'm going to actually put the put some spaghetti in there. Maybe I will. Be back. I'm going to add I'm going to add a couple more ingredients to this as I'm thinking about it. And it will be some Italian seasoning. You know, you have to zhuzh things up, especially if they've been frozen. You got to add something else to it. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to add some onion powder. Notice I did not add any extra salt because I think most of the time when things are frozen, they got more than enough salt in it. So I'm not doing that. And this is already garliced up, but I'm going to add some more garlic. That's going to help the whole situation right here. So I'm going to add a little more garlic to that. So, and I'm not having garlic bread. So at least I'll have something with garlic in it. And I'm going to add a little of this Parmesan cheese to the whole thing right now, which also has salt in it. So that'll be enough. I'm going to just, and I may sprinkle some more on, of course, you know, once it's all done. But now I'm going back to show you guys, put this up, show you guys, and we will talk soon. Okay guys, I was in my office and it beeped at me. So let's take a look. Let me have to get my glove out, make sure. Got my glove right here. Take it out, let me see. Well, I need to get y'all closer. Hold on. Okay, guys, you are a bit closer. Now I'm going to stir this up. It's going to keep warm right now. And I will absolutely say that it's warmed up for sure. So, you know, I'm gonna do my little experiment, and I'm gonna add some spaghetti up in here and put it back on, and some water. I'm gonna add some spaghetti and some water. So hold on. Okay, guys, when I don't exactly need a measuring cup, I use these things, right? What the heck? So I'm gonna pour this amount in here, just because. And then I do have some pasta that I have opened, and I didn't use much of it. So I have this much left. I may use half. I use half of that because we don't need all that anyway. Better to have more meatballs than pasta. If I eat 10 meatballs, I think about 500 calories. And I only ate today. I only had some. What did I eat today? I only had some 2 boiled eggs and 2 pieces of bacon. So I'm kind of hungry. Today is shot night too, so you're going to see me later on. I'm just going to break it in half, you know. I'll put them up here. That's about half of what I said. It's about half. Maybe I'll just do a couple more. This is an experiment, guys, with both of us, and on the bake function. So that's a whole other thing. I'm gonna put it in over there like that. Now, I suppose I could have did it that way in the first place, but I wasn't sure. So let's just put it back to, let's turn it off, because you have to turn it off. Then let's turn it back on. And let's bring it where I want, which is, again, bake. Could steam it. Could steam it. What would happen if I steam it? Yeah, I'll use bake. I'll still use bake. And I will put the temperature up a bit higher. So I want it on 400 this time. Bake, the time, 15 minutes, should be enough. I'm going to mix it up in here a little, because whenever you do it this way, you know that you need to cover up the noodles, and then it should work fine. And you don't actually have to be messing up a whole nother bowl or anything else like that. So let's just go start, and I'll be back within 15 minutes, or if not less, especially if this thing's on 400, because it really does cook fast. But this might be a better way for you to do a little bit of spaghetti and meatballs, because I don't think I showed you this, because I don't remember doing it. Anyway, be back. All right, guys, I'm back. It just went off. That means it was on like 15 minutes. Oh, no, let's see what's going on in here. Let's see what's up in this pot. Okay, well, there's spaghetti in here now. It's too watery, though. It's too watery. That's the issue here to me. Too watery. Absolutely too watery for me. And I got two things of spaghetti in here. I mean spaghetti sauce in here, but that's too watery. That's too watery. So I guess what I should have done was put this in the first place. But I'm going to show you this in the first place. At this point, I'm going to let it continue to cook. I'm going to take it off and warm. And I'm going to let this thing really cook now. I'm going to take it, I'm going to turn it off. I am going to do, I'm going to leave the top off too. I'm going to put it back on bake. Leave it on 350. I'm going to put like 15. I put like 20 minutes on there, and I'm going to let it cook without the top so that some of this can evaporate, because, this thing's going to bake, okay? Anyway, we are experimenting right here. We'll see. I'll be back. All right, guys, here I am, and I had the whole thing on for the whole 15 minutes, and it definitely evaporated. But, this is that bake function, and it kind of sticks to the bottom. But not too terribly, but yes, it does. Probably if I should have been here like moving it around. That may have helped somewhat. But here we go. This looks like Chef Boyardee to me. That's exactly what it looks like. It doesn't look like real, like what I would usually make. But I think it tastes a little bit better than that. I think it's going to. So I'm going to turn it off right now. It's on keep warm, but I'm going to turn it off. Should I do this again? I think I would maybe try the steam function and see how that works. But, you can do this in here. So you just have to, probably two things. If you were going to do this in the first place, I would have probably put the spaghetti in. Maybe, I think it still would have needed like at least, well, what I would have did was put less water in, first of all. Definitely maybe just a cup of water with the spaghetti. Then it then I wouldn't think I would have to be worried about it sticking to the bottom like that. but it didn't do terrible at all. So also, I'm gonna put on some more of this. Okay. Now, I mean, I guess you know me. I probably prefer to make my own meatballs, but you know, guys, sometimes it's not like that. You just most of the time, quite frankly, it's not like that. You can't cook and do other things all day long. I don't even know how our parents ever did such a thing. I really don't know how they did it. You know, back in the day, I don't know how they did it. I really take care of kids and everything else. I don't know how it was done. Because it's a difficult thing to do. That's what I got to say about that. Now, I am going to make myself a plate and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, guys, this one's my plate. I don't know. I think this one's my plate because it got less spaghetti, I think, and more meatballs. But this is my plate, and I'm going to show you guys. This is a lot, actually. It's a lot for me. I probably won't even eat all this. But let me just show you guys. Let me let you see me. Hold on, Okay, here goes my bowl of spaghetti and meatballs made in the Ninja Possible cooker. Now, believe it or not, I know it's summer right now, but school is on its way. I know they just got out. My daughter is she's a speech pathologist, and they really kind of just got out, but she already talking about it's almost over. So, you know, when we really get busy with our family and stuff, if you have a cooker like this, I think it's good for you. You know, I think it's good for you to use it, and you know, and so that you can get your food done, if possible. You know, so that because you got a lot to do. It's just always a lot to do. So anything that makes your life a little easier, I say do it. You know, give it a try. I don't know if I'll use these meatballs again, but we'll see. I'm gonna try it. It's better than Chef Boyardee. I think kids will like it. You know, it's okay. It's okay, but I'll just if I use a different meatball, it probably would be better. And I use angel hair pasta, so it's not that much pasta. But for me, I need my protein in here, and like 5 of these meatballs, like 12 grams of protein, but 230 calories, which is a lot. Probably why I didn't use this anymore, because it's a lot. It's a lot of calories for just 5 meatballs. But I'm gonna eat it today. I'm gonna take my shot at later, hopefully, hopefully a little bit later. And bon appetit, people. Thank you so much for coming, for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I have been really trying to get some content out every week, at least 2 per week. Been trying, and I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. I feel good. I'll tell you how I felt after I took my shot last time, because that is a little story. But I'll tell you on the next video. That'll be when I do my shot. Guys, thanks. Please come. Please like. Please share. Please tell everybody I am still here cooking, and I'm still going to show you my Manjaro journey. So, guys, we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.